Hello Aquarius, we are here with a timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with the highest good. I'm seeing something that looks like it's in a bit of a standstill, maybe until a decision is made. We're starting with the Four of Wands. That looked like the Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. This waiting energy. You can be putting some time, investing some time into a commitment of yours currently. Investing energy, investing your resources, which can be energy, time. First major arcana out, the Star. That looked like the Ace of, yes, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is something that's becoming more established now. This is like I've made a commitment, and this is something that I've now been investing in because I feel like it's connected with my vision of like my future and what I want to be doing now. And I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here. So this is kind of like your passion and what you can do in the 3D meeting one another here, because pentacles are like the physical things that we're doing. So this is like something that's physically happening for you where you're like, okay, like I'm really doing this, we're really doing this, this is happening now. And having the Ace of Wands here is a great thing to see, because the Ace of Wands is something that has like exponential potential here. Like we could do anything with this. It could really go anywhere. Like you don't even know what types of doors are going to be opening here. So this is definitely a really wonderful thing to see, especially when it's like, oh, there are a lot of possibilities for what this is that I'm investing in and what it can turn into. So yeah, it's a great thing to see. Because it's not like you're dumping your energy into something or your resources into something and you're like, this is a dead end. This is the absolute opposite of that. This is like, we can really take this somewhere. It can really grow into something even bigger than what it is now. It looks too like you're taking time to deal with something emotionally, mentally that's going on. This can be pain that you're working through. Some of you, you're like more committed to your stability now, and you may be taking a break from a relationship. Whatever this is that you're doing for yourself, Four of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's like taking the time that you need to clear your mind, to be able to sit with whatever this is that you're experiencing that may be feeling uncomfortable, to see what's going on with you mentally, to check in with your heart space. And then having the Six of Wands, this is like, I did what I needed to do. So there may be something that you're healing from, something that needed to be addressed. And it seems here like you've done that now, or that's being done. And you're going to get the results from that you want. Six of Wands is the type of result that you want coming from this. All right. I'm also looking at Taurus and Mars here, Hierophant and the Tower. Okay. What's going on here? The Hierophant in the Tower can be something that at one point in time you were like, I'm putting my energy in this 100%, like I'm putting my faith in this, and then having that kind of dissolve is the way that I'm seeing this. Like Hierophant can be contractually based, or the things that we commit to, the things that we're like investing in a larger sense within our life, and then the Tower can be the dissolution of that. But the reason that this is happening is because something may have been growing out of order. And I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles come after. So this is like rebalancing back to what something is meant to be, maybe rather than what it had been growing into in some sort of wayward way. If something is not meeting your standards, I'm seeing you be like, that's going to be a no for me. Because I'm not trying to set myself up to be like disappointed or hurt, which may have been something that before you may have gone into situations and been like, I kind of know that it doesn't align, but I'm gonna like maybe hope that it does or something, but not being like completely honest with yourself about things. It's like you see a red flag and be like, let's just tuck that away and act like I didn't just see that. But now I'm seeing you be in a different space because you're like, no, I know where that leads when I do that, and I'm not trying to get hurt. Not if I can help it, which you can. So, but it takes really looking into things to recognize that in the first place, to like take your power back in that way. Yep. I'm seeing this specifically have to do with like who and what you get involved within a relationship, connecting. Yeah, I'm seeing you be like, I am so much more familiar with my expectations and what I hope to experience and like what's worth it to me to be experiencing within a relationship, that if something doesn't align with the necessities within that, it's going to be a no for me. I'm seeing you be very, very clear on this. Okay, who do we see? I see Aquarius, Taurus, Mars, Gemini, and Leo. At this point, I feel you're more so taking matters into your own hands than you had been doing before, although it may feel a bit intimidating at times. It's interesting because I'm seeing this King of Wands come out, but I'm also seeing the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is weird to see those two together, because when you think of the King of Wands, you think of somebody that's like very bold and passionate and like very strong willpower, and I'm gonna make this happen if I want to make it happen, and push through, and somebody that like really has that energy behind them where they're like a force to be reckoned with. And to see the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that's like somebody that can be feeling powerless in a situation, frustrated, having a hard time accepting how things are going, not wanting to believe that things are going in the way that they are. It can be feeling like really uncomfortable, sad, disillusioned. Can be feeling miserable at times as well. This has to do with an ending that's in progress is what I'm seeing. So maybe it's like coming to terms with something that's just like emotionally and mentally a lot to deal with. But kind of stepping into your more active energy here, like making things happen, being the one to make things happen, to initiate what's necessary. Okay, so I'm seeing something that before you had been entertaining that now I'm seeing you're taking a break from. And within this space, I'm seeing you like reevaluate your values and be like, I want to invest in something that feels more aligned with my values. So you could be like, I need to take a break from this, rethink things, and then see if I can come back and make it work, or look at this and be like, this isn't going to work for me. So it seems like that's sort of what's going on here. In the meantime, as you're really reflecting on your values and investing in things that are associated with more of an alignment for you of your expectations, I'm seeing the Three of Swords begin to pop up. Hold on. You have the potential to invest in something that may come back around in a way that you don't want. And so I'm seeing you say no to that because it seems like something that would just dig you into more of a hole. And so even though that possibility was on the table, I'm seeing you say no. Because you know that if it's in alignment, it's not going to be digging you into a hole like that. And so I'm seeing something that's addressed here that could have whatever this situation was that popped up that was like, if you go in this direction, like you may get something that you want, but it's going to come back around. And I'm seeing something associated with that for you where you're like, you say no to it because you feel like it's attached with too much of something that you don't want coming back around. Something that would lead in a direction that you feel like would just be creating further like pain and separation, we can say, issues. So I'm seeing you say no to that. And I'm seeing you, like, after you say no, because you're like, that's really not going to work for me. This can be like investing in something that you feel like is just going to create more pain. Like maybe investing in something that you feel like is continuously like out of alignment for you. Or would lead to something where you're like, this would create more of a problem. Maybe it feels like it would take care of something now, but later on down the line, it's going to create more of an issue. It's stuff like that. So this is like a precautionary energy where you're really playing the tape to the end. So I'm seeing you say no to that. I'm seeing you like deny leading your energy into that. And then I'm seeing you at the top of here being like, I did that. I'm seeing you feel really good about that. I'm seeing this felt like a courageous and genuine move on your part. Six of Wands is kind of like feeling like you've triumphed within a situation. Now what I'm seeing is that it looks like there's a new beginning with you and somebody else here. For some of you, you're like leaving a marriage and you're connecting with someone else, or you're on a break with somebody, or you're separated from somebody, and I'm seeing that there's like a new connection that you are connecting with. Something that feels more in alignment for you. This can also be like a commitment that you're like, I don't know if I want to be committed to this anymore, and making the choice that needs to be made, and there's something else that you're like trying to connect with and seeing like where that goes. So even if it's not a person, it can be like, I don't know, like taking a break from your job and going and trying something else. Like can really be anything here. Switching over with like, yeah, anything that you could be trying, you know, like I don't want to be committed to that vehicle anymore. I'm going to like take this one for a cruise. So I'm seeing something like that where there's something that you had belonged to before, committed to, that I'm seeing you pull away from. There's like a break, a space from it, because there was this question of like, I don't know if that's resonating with me anymore. I don't know if that's in alignment with me anymore, especially for like what I want to experience and what I want to invest my energy in. I don't know if I want to keep investing my energy or my resources, we can say, because your energy is a resource, my resources into that. So then over here, I'm seeing the Lovers and I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like something or somebody new that you're connecting with. And this is where I'm seeing the like Gemini, Taurus, Leo energy that's being connected with. And I'm seeing this as something where like your faith or your beliefs may be coming into this as far as an opportunity and how you want to take this. like having the Hierophant and the Strength card, this can connect with like your morality or even like the code that you live by, and feeling like it's very important to follow that within this dynamic. So it can be like, I'm hearing policy. It can be like if it's a value of yours to be honest within a relationship, it's like from the jump being honest with this person and like letting them know what's going on, like now that things are starting, you know. So whatever it is that you believe in, or like this code of yours, I'm seeing it be very important that you follow it, even when it may not be the easiest thing to do, because like that's your code. So I'm seeing like that's how you're starting things off here, and I'm seeing that there's an opportunity. And then I'm seeing something happen. Let me just see and get more context. I'm seeing something happen, and like you may need to take matters into your own hands, but you may have not expected to have to step up in this way. It's like maybe something that you didn't think you'd be called to do, that then it's like, okay, it's you, like it's your turn to go up there. It's something like that. Like it feels like a moment where the spotlight is put on you and you didn't think it was gonna happen maybe so soon, and it does. Meaning like you're called to do something. It's a call for action on your part, and it seems like it's connected with the direction that you're moving into. So you may need to like make a decision or something like that. Take action. But you may not have thought that you needed to do it like maybe right away. I'm seeing you be very clear on where you're going here. So if you didn't know before, I'm seeing you be very solid on that, and I'm seeing a plan that's being made. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.